What's going on, everybody? Here we are, day 5 of our ultimate extreme hardcore adventure on our Paladin. We're going to be heading up to the Gold Bore Quarry. We're also right now using a one-hander, so we're trying to get our one-handed axe skill up and use our shield. So we'll be killing a few things on the way up there. Not everything is going to give us XP, but we're going to get our skill up. Right. Okay. Just making sure I turned in all my quests there in Karanos. And we did. So we'll review the rules real quickly in case you're just turning in on this adventure. We're doing ultra hardcore. Ultra hardcore basically means that we have no health bar, so we don't see our health. We don't see an enemy's level or an enemy's health. And we have no mini-map. In addition to that, this is a solo self-found journey, meaning no grouping under any circumstances at all. We won't be running any dungeons. We're not allowed to wear any green, blue, or purple gear. So if we get any good drops for that stuff, we won't be allowed to use it. In addition, we are not allowed to buy any consumables, any gear, any bags, or anything like that off a vendor. The only thing we are allowed to purchase off a vendor are items necessary to complete a quest. We're not allowed to have any repairs. So if our gear breaks, we better have a backup piece in the bank or we go without it. Bum, 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 bum. We're not allowed any buffs other than Paladin buffs. We're allowed, our blessings and our seals. That's it. No world buffs. If a priest buffs us or a mage buffs us, we have to turn that buff off. Okay, we're going to go over here. We'll discover the 100 Hills. We're not doing any professions, primary or secondary, so yeah. No first aid, no fishing, no cooking. Where are we at? 45. Go. We discovered the 100 Hills. We discovered the Misty Pine Refuge and the 100 Hills because it's like free XP. We're not going to do Vagash. I don't think we can solo it, considering we're only in gray gear with only gray weapons. But we will go discover Still Ranch for the free XP. There it is. We're also not allowed to use any quest reward items. Even if they're gray items. Alright, we discovered the Still Ranch. Let's go up here to the Gold Bore Quarry. We'll get the quest to kill some skull thumpers, some bone snappers. Maybe get lucky, find a chest or something. We can use what comes out of chests. We can use what comes, like if we find a water barrel, we're allowed to use that stuff. So the goal will be today to do the Gold Bore Quarry, do our Resurrection spell quest, even though we can't use Resurrection. Okay, we got a buff from a druid, much appreciated, but we have to click it off. But much appreciated, Mr. Druid. Appreciate the buff. There we go. So after we do our Resurrection quest, which will be after we do these quests here, we will go to Northgate Outpost. We are allowed to use scrolls because we get them off of mobs, or we get them in the open world, so we are allowed the use of those. Alright, here we go. We got to get 6 skull thumpers and 10 bone snappers. And there's somebody ahead of us here. I can tell by the dead bodies and the lack of mobs here.
I want to kill them all. This can't be good for my health. All this stress and anger. What have they left me with?
We're going to pull this one back over here so we don't get a second one.
Go into the quarry and kill some of the filthy buggers. Hey, you just hurt them. Kill them.
These shouldn't be too bad. They're level 8 to 10 basically. I want to say the Bone Snappers are level 10, the Skull Thumpers are around level 8. Oh, we got a couple little gnomes coming out. Couple of gnome mages. Alright, he's going to evade back. But we got this Skull Thumper coming. There we go. Alright, we're going to wait for that Bone Snapper to pat away from that Skull Thumper. Bring him back. Yeah, we're going to get to a point here where we're going to have to take on 2 at some point. Oh, look, we got another 2-handed axe. I believe it's the same as the one we already have. Yeah, it is. But we are proficient in 2-handed axes. We're pretty proficient in 2-handed maces. And now we're pretty proficient in 1-handed axes. Oh, somebody's in here still. Well, there we go. We got a 13 gnome mage. All right. Let's rebuff. Let's get our mana to full. We're probably going to get 2 here. These 2 Skull Thumpers. Then we'll go up and we'll get these 2 Bone Snappers. Alright, so we're going to have to conserve some of our mana here for heals. Maybe. Okay, one down. So far, so good. We're a little bit dark here. Not bad. We don't. There we go. We'll pop that heal. Handled. We've got all our skull thumpers. We do need more bone snappers. How many we need, I don't know. We'll go kill this one and see. Yeah, we need 7 more bone snappers. That's a lot of bone snappers. That's a bone snapper. That's a bone snapper. We're going to need to get full mana for that. I don't even know if I have any. Oh, I do have some tough jerky I can eat. Okay. We do have a health potion. But I think if we do what we just did there with the other 2, kill the one, kind of watch our mana, save it for heals, we'll be fine. These guys do hit a little bit harder than the skull thumpers, so... And they also knock us down, as you can see. All right, let's see if we can get a heal off without getting knocked down. There we go. All right, one down. Oh, look at that nice sword, huh? We can't use it, though. It's a green. We do have enough for another heal. Or if we need to do it, we'll do it. I think we can probably take this guy down without it. Oh, look at that. We got another healing pot. Very nice. All right, we're up to 5 bone snappers now. This will be number 6. Pull them back because there is a path that goes along here. Nice. All right. Let's let our mana. Oh, no chest there. Nope. Okay, here comes the pat. We're going to pull them back. Oh, we got 2. Oh, but they're both bone snappers, so that's good. Bad part is we didn't really have a lot of mana, but we do have 2 healing pots, so we could pop one of those if we have to. Oh, come on. Thank you. Wow. A little worried that that guy was going to get away. Oh, shit. Now we got a 3rd one. We do have our lay on hands, but realize lay on hands is going to... Oh, shit. Gotta get him. There we go. We're going to pop a health potion here. Try to see how that does. We don't really want to lay on hands unless we absolutely have to. Very nice. We handled 3 of them bad boys. Alright, we're going to start making our way out. Because we'll have respawns now by the entrance of the cave. Probably get, I think we need, what, 3 more bone snappers? There it is, the public servant. 2 more bone snappers. Should be able to find 2 more on the way out. There's one right there. You get that might up. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Come back down. Let's pull this guy back so we don't get that last one. That other one that's patting down, as you can see. Whoops. Alright, we're going to get him. But we got plenty of mana, so we're in good shape. As long as we have mana and we're able to heal, we can do okay here. Thank you. All right. We want to pull this back because we don't want to get those two. There's no need for us to fight those two. We can turn this corner and there'll probably be a... well, here's the last bone snapper we need anyway. We just now got to be careful on the way out. Okay, we got two. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to pull that one around the corner, but no such luck. Okay. We got enough for a heal. Okay, we got a pat coming. I'm going to pull this guy back. There's the pat right there. Which is exactly why I pulled this guy back. All right, let's let our mana tick up a little bit. There's a bone snapper. Let me see if I can get him without pulling something else. There we go. We have a pack coming up. We're good. We're good. We can get the pat. Here it comes. Very nice. Ooh, loose chain belt. I wonder what I'm wearing. I'm not even wearing a belt. Look at that. Upgrade. Upgrade. A little bit more armor than we had before. Pull this guy back over here. Away from all his friends. More loose chain gloves. We're wearing loose chain gloves right now. Yeah, they've got good durability on them. Our breeches are still decent. Our boots are still decent. Our weapon is definitely good. Our shield is good. Our chest is good still. We haven't gotten any bracers yet. Oh, nice. We got some more spring water. I mean, that's basically the only way we get consumed is by killing mobs and having them drop consumed. So it's always nice when we get water, or as we get a little higher up, we get some milk. Nice. We got another healing potion. All right, we're out of the cave. Good news, we survived the cave. Might hold on to those. We might have to hold on to those because we have no backup pants. I have in the bank some backup stuff. I have backup boots. I have a backup one-hander. More boots, more gloves. I do have a backup chest. I also now have more boots, weapons. I think we're going to hold on to those in case we have to use them. It may come down to it that at some point we have to use those. Look at all those people walking around. I think one of them's a rare, the backbreaker. But yeah, I'm not going to go take them on. All right, nice. Yeah, the bone breaker is probably a rare, or the backbreaker. All right, let's turn these in.
It is a start. Hopefully we can take advantage of it and move some mountaineers in to secure the area.
Let's empty out our bags.
Our infrastructure and get the miners back to work.
We'll hold on to that. That can be a backup. Oh, wait, we got these. We can use these. These were a drop. They weren't a quest reward, and they're mail. All right, we'll hold those. And they are white, so we can use them. All right, we're out of the gold bore quarry. So now we're going to go up to Helm's Bed Lake, and that's where we'll do our resurrection quest. We'll find a guy there. We'll use our symbol of life on him. He'll come up, then he'll give us a quest. Hello, Mr. Priest. Thank you for the buff. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed priest buffs. We are going to have to switch over to two-handed mace here soon. Work on our two-handed mace skills. The one thing we haven't worked on is one-handed maces or swords. We haven't even trained swords, to be honest with you. But all our other weapon skills aren't too bad. Axes were 63 of 65. Two-handed maces were two-handed axes were 63 of 65. Two-handed maces were 59 of 65, which is why I say we're going to have to switch to that soon. All right, this is Helm's Bed Lake up here. Pretty sure that's what they call it. And I think we've got to go over there. And the guy we need is up on that hill there. Might have to kill a couple of ambushes or something to get to him. So even though we can't res because it's hardcore, we do this quest just for the XP. Alright, we're here. We use our symbol of life. Alright, we give him a minute and he'll give us a quest. There it is. We complete that. So we got to get a dark iron script from the dark iron dwarves that are hanging around here. We'll probably have to kill a lot of these to get to the dark iron dwarves. There's a dark iron dwarf. Doesn't mean I'll have the script, but there's one. Pull this back so we don't pull anything extra. So we got a couple of dark iron dwarfs there. We got one there, we got one there, we got one over here. Let's take this dark iron dwarf on. Bring him back. There we go. Damn, this guy's got no weapon. He's doing all this bare knuckle. Alright, we got the script. We're out of this joint. Alright, so when we go back to Ironforge now, we turn in that script. We'll get the resurrection spell. Like I said, it's useless. However, the XP for doing it is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, we got 675 just for resin the guy. We'll probably pick up another 1,000 or so when we turn in the script. All right. So I'd like to get okay, we're gonna go to our two-handed mace because that's the skill we're the least behind in now. I'd like to get like all I need to get done up at Loch Modan done and be level 15, and then we'll be ready for our Westfall adventures. Oh, good old Westfall. That's where we'll really have competition because we'll be dealing with pillagers at some point up there. But hopefully we'll be high enough when we go against the pillagers that we can withstand them. We probably won't do the escort quest in Westfall. There's no sense of it. We're not going to run dead mines, so yeah. All right, we see this here fella here.
My friend and fellow siege engine pilot Maury Hildelf is lost in the hills. We were looking for a rare ore that's needed for a high-grade blast powder, and during our search he drove his engine up a steep hill and busted it. Still convinced that ore was in these mountains, Hildelf charged me to guard our engines while he continued on foot searching. It's been days, and I've heard some beastly growls in the hills at night. Maury's tough as nails. I'm worried. Please, adventurer, find him.
All right, so we have to find his friend. Here, there's his friend. He's dead. Sad part about that, his friend actually drops a pretty nice chest piece that we can't use. When we click on that corpse, this bear is going to come down, mange claw. We got to kill him. That's why I'm killing that snow leopard. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty nice chest too, huh? And it's white, but we can't use it because it's a quest reward. Alright, here comes Mange Claw. He is level 11. Just gonna drag him up here a little bit in case one of those snow leopards decides they want to respawn. Here we go. Dunzo Lorenzo. So now we'll turn in these two items. We'll get our choice between a dagger and a mace. They're both green, so we can't use them. The dagger actually sells for more than the mace. So if any of y'all ever come up here and you can't use a dagger or a mace, grab the dagger. It sells for more. I mean, money is an issue, but it's not as huge an issue for us right now because we're not doing any professions. So all we need our money for is training.
This is grim news, for Hildel was a good friend, and I wish I could have been there with you when you found the beast.
I thought we might have made 14 there.
Your deed will be remembered.
Not quite. At level 14, what do we learn? Oh, we get Blessing of Wisdom, and we get a new Holy Light. Okay, and that's going to cost us 40 silver. 40 silver. That's a lot of money. We'll kill a couple of boars here on the way over. Help us get to level 14 before we have to face the trogs. What's that got for an armor value? 49. What does mine have? 60 something, I think. 63. Yeah, and I've still got pretty good durability on mine. All right, so we're going to go to Southgate Outpost. That's where we turn in the Shimmer Stout to one of the guards there, so he gets to try it. He'll try it, and then he'll send us to Thelsmar with some of it. I think he's got a brother up there or something that he wants to try it. So we'll get that done. But before we get there, we'll go into the Valley of Kings. We'll grab the quest to kill the 10 Trog Scouts, 10 Trogs, and get 8 Trog Teeth. And that's where it can get real sketch. Is in that valley. It can get really sketch. Look at that. We got another one of those jerkins. But I do have another chess piece in the bank. But I'd like to make 14 before we have to kill those trogs. I think we could probably just make it. And if we don't, turning in the Shimmer Stout quest, there's some boars that we can grind on over there. So. Hopefully we'll run into the traveling salesman so we can empty out our bags. Oh, yeah. We'll definitely ding 14 turning this in. Mountaineer barley brew.
You got my attention.
Oh, whoa! This stuff really puts a shine in your eyes. I feel like I can see in the dark. I've been drinking more of that shimmer stout my brother made. It's great stuff. I want a fellow mountaineer to try it. His name's Cadrell, and he's usually patrolling the road through Thelsamar in Loch Modan. To get to Thelsamar, go southeast through the tunnel, then turn northeast when the path forks into a road. Follow that road straight into Thelsamar. Give Mountaineer Cadrell his cask of shimmer stout.
Here we go! Yay! To the Valley of Kings. Yay! No, not yay, but got no choice. To the Trogs, which can be very sketch. There we are, the Valley of Kings. There's actually a statuette here. Alright, this is where we're going to get the quest to kill the Trogs and the Trog Scouts.
We need to protect the Loch, adventurer! With so many of the King's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we've become overwhelmed on the home front.
There's no vendor here.
Up from every crevice. The Trog infestation poses
I don't know why.
threat to Ironforge.
It should be, that guy should be a vendor. But none of those guys are vendors. You'd think they'd be because, you know, there's an anvil and everything there, but they're not. Alright, this guy's going to give us the quest to get 8 Trog teeth. Good news, we can just jump out the window. I don't see the traveling salesman. There's a traveling salesman that pats up and back here, which would have been nice to have seen and been able to empty out our bags. But alright, so we're going to go in here. This is where we'll find the scouts. We'll find the Trogs. Hopefully we'll get our Trog teeth. I don't know how busy it's going to be in here. Now we got one up over here. We're definitely going to want to kill this one quickly. It is a scout, so it won't come back. We might be able to pull it back a hair. Come on. There we go. But we want to get it down before this area repops, because there can be quite a bit that can repop in this area. There we go. Alright, we got a Trog tooth. That's good. Let's get this Trog. Then we're going to go for that scout. Alright, we got another Trog tooth. Right, we got to put our blessing of might up here. Yeah, so I'm bringing them back a couple of steps. Because if that respawns right there, that camp, we could be in trouble. Look at that, we got a sword. We have to train swords. But it would be good to train it and use it on some low-level stuff. Okay, this is a Trog. We should be able to get him alone. The Trogs are melee. The Scouts are they're not casters, they're throwing weapons. So we want to get this one, and we want to drag it back, because there is another one that will spawn there. There's also pats that spawn right up in that area, so we're going to take it right about here, I think. Alright. Nice. We're going to go over here and sit down. We'll let our mana come back up. We'll get our health up. Well, as much as we can get up eating tough jerky. Okay. So far, so good. All right, we got a trog here. These are good camps to look for chests and stuff here. Sometimes they get some nice chests here. Food crates. I think we need some respawns here, Blizzard. If we're really careful, we can actually pull this guy and not get the others. Alright, so they started to respawn over here. Let's see if we can pull this guy. Yeah, we want to back him out. Believe me, we'll want to back him out. And you do get scouts that spawn and walk along that road there, that little pathway, so we have to be mindful of that. What is this? We need scouts. We're a little low on scouts, so we're going to go get this one. Then if there's nothing respawn next to that one, we'll take that one out. We're going to try to pull it down the hill a little bit. Like I said, a lot of times it'll just revert to throwing, so you have to back them down slow. Thank you. Oh, look at that. We got some milk. Sadly, we do have to get up mana. I know that gives those camps time to spawn some more, but I do need mana. Alright, hopefully we can get this guy. Because another one can spawn here, another one can spawn over there. So I'm hoping I can knock these guys down before this camp all respawns back up on me. Yeah, this is pretty rough. This is not the brightest move in the deck of cards to go in here, but I need the scouts. All right, well, we got 5 of them. Let's get over here where we can heal up. Oh yeah, you can see here that they've there. See that one there just respawned, and we were just there. Now the trogs, God bless them, you can pull them and you can pull them back, and they'll come back. termites down again. Alright, we only need 3 more trogs. We still need 4 or 5 more scouts, I think. But patience is a virtue. And if we're patient enough, we'll probably get some more to respawn that we can get one-on-one. Like, I'm pretty confident I can get in here and grab this guy. I do want to pull him out, though. There we go. All right, well, we got almost all our trog teeth. Got 7 out of 8. We still need a lot of scouts. I think there's a scout there we can go get. There's a scout there we can get. Oh no, that's a trog. There's a trog and a scout here. I'm not sure if I can pull this trog without getting that scout. So let's go up here though. We should be able to get this guy solo. Back him up a little bit. Oh. Come on. There we go. Now I got him back where I want him anyway. Alright, we got all our trog teeth. Hallelujah for that. We still need 1 more regular trog. And then we need 4 more scouts. Where are we at? No, that's my defense skill. Looking to see where I'm at with my 2-handed maces. How is he still up? I don't know. Alright, if we can pull this one and get to that scout before the one next to it respawns, we can get that scout over there. But we have to get this one without pulling the scout. There you go. In other words, we had to get him to come to us. Alright, let's see if we can get this scout real quick before this whole place explodes. Come on back. The hell's that mist crap? Nice. We can actually eat that haunch of meat, thank you. Okay, we got a scout over there. Should be able to get that scout without an issue. We did kill the 2 that were up over there. So nothing should respawn on us while we're up here. It'd be nice when we get the Seal of Justice, because when we have that and we drop that on a mob, it doesn't run. I mean, not that these guys are getting far, but... And I think that's about 8 scouts. I think we need 2 more. Trog, Scout. I think if we get over there quick enough, we can get that one. There's a Scout over here. We have to be careful, though. Because you can see this one is kind of hovering close to that one. And we've got this one coming over. So we're going to hit it. Then we're going to run. The idea of running is that we'll bring it over here to us when we back up out of its range. Uh-oh. That other one's... Okay, there he goes. He turned. So I think we're pretty good now. Okay, one more. One more. That's going to be this one right here. Hopefully that camp doesn't spawn. Whoops. Perfect. We got them all. Very nice. Go on, Mr. Priest. I'd give you a blessing of might, but it wouldn't do you any good because you're going to wander to death anyway. All right, the trogs are done. We can now go to Thelsmar. So when we get to Thelsmar, we'll turn in the Shimmer Stout quest. We'll pick up the Rat Ear quest. We'll pick up the Blood Sausage quest. We'll pick up the quest to go see Mountaineer Stormpike. There's also a quest to go down to Ironforge and pick up honorary picks. So we'll do that. We'll jump the bird. We'll go to Ironforge. We'll do the honorary pick quest. We also have a report to turn in, and we also have a resurrection quest to turn in, and we'll also get our level 14 skills. All right, so now this guy wants us to go kill 10 skull thumpers and 10 seers. Now they're level 14, and I don't do this yet. I pick up the quest, and so when I come out of Westfall, I come back up here to Loch Modan, because we're only going to do half of Loch Modan now. So when I come out of Westfall, I'll do the Seers and I'll do the Skull Thumpers. Now, I'll be probably 18 at that point. Maybe with a little bit of luck, we might be 18 and a half. It's much safer. I know a lot of people come up here, they make the mistake, they do these scouts, they do the trogs, they get the teeth, they get that quest, and they go right up after that quest. Those seers are deadly. They cast lightning bolts, and they hit and they hurt. And at level 14, they do a lot of damage to you. So don't do that quest if you're going to follow my route, which is to do the quests up here, and then we'll go do Westfall, and then we come back up here. Do it when you come back up here. Number one, you'll probably be 18, and you can kill the Seers and the Skull Thumpers without an issue. It's all about trying to stay alive in hardcore, and believe me, nobody has failed at it probably more than me. But every time I die, I learn something. I learn maybe, okay, I need to alter this route, or, you know, no, I shouldn't do that quest at that level. So, I guess that's a good thing. All right, here's the guy we turn in the Shimmer Stout to. He's going to give us the rat catching quest and a quest to go see Mountaineer Stormpike, which we have to go see anyway. We have a delivery for him. There we go. We got those two quests. We're going to empty our bags. Now we can hold on to that milk. That was a drop.
Magni's beard.
I'm going to hold on to that sword because when I go to Stormwind again, I'm going to train
I
swords.
feel like I can fly. We have a real infestation problem to the west. Tunnel rat kobolds have moved into the foothills, setting up dens and fouling our land
Let's
with
put
their
the milk
filth.
there.
We want them eliminated.
All right, now we're up to 87 silver. Again, we can't
Kobolds and their dens west of Thelsamar, littered along the mountainside.
we can't repair. No repairs are allowed.
Looking for a runner.
I don't even set my hearth here.
How about it? Are you the person
We're not going to go that far away.
you'll find
There's a quest for the blood sausage.
There's never a shortage of empty bellies here in Thelsamar. Kids running in and out. Workers from
All right, we're going to go over here. There'll be a quest for us. Because we're a dwarf, we get a quest here to go to Ironforge. If you're a dwarf or a gnome, you get a quest to go to Ironforge. If you're a human or a night elf, you don't get this quest.
any exception.
Humans get the quest in Westfall to go to Stormwind, and gnomes and
You get me some of those.
dwarfs don't, and night elves don't. And then night elves get a quest to go
dwarves at my door.
to Aberdeen.
Trade of mining.
They picked that one up in Darnassus. Basically, it's a quest to say, hey,
I have a list of mines.
like we just got here. Let's say we worked our way up here. We didn't go over to Elwyn Forest and all that. We're kind of new at the game. This quest introduces us to the Griffins.
Fastest way to Ironforge is on a griffin.
It would introduce you to the Griffin Riders.
Master, Thorgrim Borrelson.
This is like an introductory quest in how the Griffins work.
Have to get this to Ironforge, For a small fee, I can put you
That's all this is. This is like an introductory quest into how the Griffins work.
for just a few coins. One of my griffins will take you to Ironforge. From there,
All right,
deliver
we'll go to Ironforge. Like I said, we'll turn in the reports. We'll get the honorary picks. We'll turn in our resurrection quest,
which is right where
and we're going to train our level 14 skills.
when you're ready for the journey.
So we're going to now get Blessing of Wisdom, which is really nice, and Holy Light. Sometimes using Blessing of Wisdom will be better for us than Blessing of Might, because the Blessing of Wisdom allows our mana to regen quicker, or it increases our mana. I think it increases. What's it do? Running on the target, restoring. Yeah, restores 10 mana every 5 seconds for 5 minutes. So, you know, that keeps our mana rolling. And our mana is very important for us to drop our seals, our judgments. And at some point we get Seal of Wisdom. And so when we're fighting tough mobs, we can have our Blessing of Wisdom up. You drop Seal of Wisdom, and you're just constantly getting mana, which allows you to heal better, which allows you to do more damage, especially once we get our Consecrate, because that's going to take quite a bit of mana. So sometimes Blessing of Might isn't the best blessing. It took me a while to learn that, because I was of the mind that as a paladin, Blessing of Might's better. You know, we're going to hit harder, we're going to do more damage. But in the long run, sometimes the Blessing of Wisdom is better. All right, so we're off the Griffin Master. We're going to go over here. We'll turn in the reports. Then up there we get the picks, and then we go train our, like I said, our level 14 skills and turn in our resurrection quest, and then we're going to fly back. And then we're going to work on blood sausage and the tunnel rat ears on our way down to see Mountaineer Stormpike. Then when we see Mountaineer Stormpike, he's going to give us a quest to go into the Silver Stream mine and collect miner's gear.
Authority of the king. Has Magni taken complete leave of his senses, and that's damnable.
And then he's also going to give us a quest to go to Stormwind.
Hands, has he? The Senate will not be pleased to hear about this, not one bit. What, are you still here? Go before I call the guards.
So where we're standing now, I can pretty confidently say we're going to come out of doing these few quests up in the Loch. We should come out at level 15, which is an awesome level to go into Westfall at. You have such an advantage going into Westfall at 15 rather than going over there at 12 or 11 after you complete
If you ask me, there's no
Elwyn
greater
Forest. I mean, we could have gone into Westfall earlier after we got the no armbands and we were level 12, but by coming up here and getting up to level 15, it makes Westfall that much easier. The boars over there are rough, they charge. You got the harvest watches, which are really rough if you're only level 13 or 14. It's just safer to go to Westfall at 15. Then you work on making 16 and 17, and then you go after your pillagers because you'll be a couple of levels higher. So, but you'll see how all that unfolds anyway, provided we don't die. All right. We can train here, but we got to go topside. Blessing of Wisdom and a new Holy Light. That's it. That's all we can learn.
Safe travels.
I'm going to put Blessing of Wisdom here. Put the new Holy Light here. Okay, so we'll return in the Dark Iron script. We got 675 for that. And we got 1150 for that. Now we have Resurrection. We're not even going to put it on the bar. We can't use it. But we have it. And, you know, I mean, there you saw right there. We got 1,800 just for that part of it. And up until about then, I'd say we got about 2,000. All in all, we got almost 4,000 just for doing that quest line.
I'm proud to count you among us. And if you feel you're ready, I would like to bless you with this scroll.
So it's definitely worth doing.
Only have worked when used by a paladin who was ready for one of the light's greatest blessings, the power to restore the dead back to life. I will teach you the
All right, we're going to jump the bird, fly to Thelsmar. While we're on our way to Thelsmar, I'll take a quick bio break. Then when we get back, we're going to finish up that Thelsmar area. Or at least, you know, what we're going to do up there for now. We'll be in good shape. Yes, we will. All right, here we go. We're going to turn this in. Oh my God. Finally. Oh man. All right, we're going to go to Thelsmar. I'm going to take a bio break while we go. I will be back momentarily. Okay, we're back. We're in Thelsmar. Let's go turn in these honorary picks. Then we're... So for blood sausage, I need 3 bear meat, 3 spider eye core, and 3 boar intestines. Then we'll be killing tunnel rat vermins and scouts for heirs. We need 12 of those.
The best miner has a firm grip on his pick.
Yeah, Brock, you're all set. Hey, that's pretty good.
Great. I'll get these to my mining students. I'm sure they're eager to use them on the ore deposits of Loch Modan. Thank you for your help, adventurer. I am in your debt, but I hope this money will at least cover your travel costs.
Put our blessing of wisdom back up. Let's go. Let's see if we can find some spiders, some bears, and some boars. Depending upon how many people are over here. You can already see we have a dead spider. Somebody's up here. Yep, there he is right there. What do we got? Okay, we got a spider here. We got a 16 Paladin. He shouldn't have any problem over here. Nada. Not a ting. Ting, tang, wada wada bing bang. So we don't need any of these trogs. We've already done the trogs. Those are more trogs and more scouts. You can come over here and do the trog quest there if you need to for the scouts and the trogs and the trog teeth. Cleanse that poison. Somebody killed the boar. Sometimes there's a boar here, but it's already dead. I don't even see any tunnel rat vermin. Oh. Now you can see my mana. It's ticking up quick. Which means I can afford to heal more often. Okay, we got a spider eye core. Now, these, what's this? That crisp spider meat, you can hold on to that. There is a quest that you will get over in Lakeshire, when we go to Lakeshire, that you need 5 crisp spider meat for. If you have room in your bag and you can hold on to it, you can take it to the bank after you get out of here, pop it in the bank till you need it. And you'll already have some of your crisp spider meat when you get to Red Ridge. All right, we're going to pull these guys back because they like to run. Little sons of guns. They like to run. Hey, look at that. We got one. Not a bad start. Kill one, get one. It will not stay that way, unfortunately. Up. We got it. Oh, okay. We got the tunnel rat vermin. Shouldn't be an issue. I mean, again, we have a lot of mana. Our mana is staying high because we're keeping up that blessing of wisdom, which just allows it to regenerate at a very quick pace. 10 mana every 5 seconds. I mean, who can complain about that, right? Oops. Whew. Yeah, we don't want them getting down there. We don't mind that they have friends, but we don't want to see all their friends. At least not at once. Okay, look at that. We got a second ear. There should be a bear down here that we can kill. Yeah. There's also a boar over there we're gonna go for. Because we're gonna kill some more of these tunnel rat, and maybe by then that boar will have respawned, as well as this bear. Okay, we got bear meat. All right, spider eye core, bear meat. We can't sell that stuff. Whoops, wrong one. Oopsie. No boar intestine. Did we loot that? I guess we didn't. Okay, we looted it now. Wasn't anything we needed. So there's a way to pull this camp, and yes, you will at some point have to fight too. But if you pull the camp right, that's all you'll ever have to fight is two. Now these tunnel rat forages, they poison. And that poison's pretty nasty that they put on us. There we go. That one's not going to pat all the way up here. There goes the poison right there. We're going to cleanse that right off. All right, we got another ear though. We're using up some of our water here, so we got to be kind of careful now and not get used to drinking it that much. We should be able to get this one before we allow them to get. Oops, there we go. Oh, okay. Well, we got two, but we should be fine. We're just gonna bring them up here. There's one. We're gonna heal. We better heal. There we go. We gotta purify that poison off of us. Alright, we got plenty of mana. This is why I say the blessing of wisdom. It took me a long time to accept the fact that blessing of wisdom is better than blessing of might. It took me a long time to accept that fact. I never would have accepted that. I would have thought blessing of might over blessing of wisdom any day. But you can see, because we had that mana, we were able to heal and not have to use our healing pot. We weren't actually looking, by the way, to get two. We were only trying to get one, but bring this one back. Hold on. Oh, shit, he ran. All right, we got him. There you go. What's up?
Saw your new lawn ornament.
Huh?
Saw your new lawn ornament.
What do I have for a lawn ornament?
That branch is broken and it's laying in your yard now. Well, not all the way, but
What branch?
that big old branch on your tree.
Oh, I didn't know that. When did that happen? Must have happened last night.
I didn't know too. All I knew was just driving by and I saw it, so I stopped.
Oh. Must have happened with the storms last night or something. I didn't notice it this morning, but I wasn't looking for it.
I thought it was weird because it looked like it was hanging low, and then I looked at it a little more and I was like, ooh. I also slowed down just to see if that was your trash can, but it's not either trash can.
I already put them out and took them in.
That's what I figured.
YouTubing. Jim?
No.
Oh, I figured you might have went.
Message and I called him. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get up.
Ah, I went there this morning. I believe that guy ain't dead yet. Oh, there he goes. Living on the edge here. All right, there we go. What are you getting at Wally World?
Just the standard stuff. My veggies, my fruits, a couple things of meat for the week. A lot because we're going over Laura's. Let's, barbecue on those often.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Some deodorant, some soap.
Oh, lovely. Lucky you. Thank God.
I told you I got that Tabasco sweet chili stuff.
Yeah, how was that?
It wasn't bad, but it's a lot sweeter than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And I looked at the,
That's your Christmas. I sent your brothers their money already. Now you can get something for yourself for Christmas.
I was going to talk to you today about the other thing.
What thing?
How did you want to
Actually, are you ordering it online or?
Well, that would be the thing.
Yeah, I want you to use my Best Buy card.
I'm not in a rush. I don't need it right now.
Okay. Because you can get 6 months interest-free financing. Doing it that way, and you probably want to put it under my name, and I'll go with you when it comes in.
Yeah.
That way there.
Points and everything else.
Well, then we can put it on the plan that I have.
Yeah. Well, that's what I figured. That's
Yeah.
figure out how to pay it.
Well, you get 12 months interest-free financing.
That's
So,
what I mean. I was figuring I'd give you like 4 or 5 months.
yeah, whatever works. I mean, it's not like.
Make it all lined up ahead of time.
I know.
Yeah, I'm in no rush. I just figured I was going to talk to you about it when you were YouTubing it.
Did you go for your lunch?
No.
No, you said you were gonna go over to Five Guys.
No. This is me just I did my cleaning and then I took my shower. I got on, did my Christmas series on retail.
Yeah.
I got a 2016 Christmas gift. Achievement, whatever that gift was for that year. Still haven't seen the mount yet from Columbus, whatever.
I don't know.
Winter.
Oh, yeah.
You have the Christmas mount. Because I remember when Warlords was still brand new, and I had a full load of characters, and I went out and farmed that event, and I ended up selling something like 10 of those mounts.
Wow.
But, I could have used it on all the characters, because at that time, Warlords still didn't have mounts you can't walk.
Yeah.
Alright, well, do you need anything while I'm out?
Nope. I already went. Like I said. So.
Alright, I'm not thinking of anything over 3 just for the computer.
Oh, I think the card's got up to 3 on it with no problem. I'll double check it. I'll look.
Alright, I'm out of here then. Otherwise, I'll sit here and jaw jack with you all day about stupid stuff. And you probably want to talk to your YouTube people.
Well.
I do like how that add-on does that, though.
What's that?
How when you get low light,
Oh, it darkens?
it darkens because it can't stay down or anything like an EverQuest.
Yeah.
But I like how it does the darkness effect because it's like you're slowly fading into unconsciousness.
Yeah. What's this? What's that guy? Is that a warrior?
I'm out of here, boss.
Well, I just wanted to bless him. Give him blessing of might. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Huh? Oh, geez, she looks bad.
Oh my god, she looks miserable. I was like, well, let's save that one for when she gets married. We'll show you.
That's it.
I'll see you over there in case you forgot him. The herd is still alive. I mean, you can't see him. The lizard doesn't like to show him.
Yeah.
I did race change my main warrior to High Mountain Tauren, and then the rest are regular Taurens. Kind of make him
Leader of the pack.
and then I took them all through Anixia. Put them where I could farm them out easy.
Yeah.
And so I got my Anixia mounts, and now I use them all to Oldham,
Yeah.
South Bay or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they'll all farm that every week until I get that.
Hmm.
Now I'm not going crazy and running them through like all different raids. They all sit in one raid until the mount drops, and then they all get moved.
There you go.
If I did ICC and everything, all the different spots on them
Yeah.
every week, that's all I would do every week. I would have time to do anything else.
Hmm.
Anything? Did you forget anything?
Nope.
Anything you think you can't live without?
Nope.
Do you see it now?
Huh?
That's right there.
That wasn't there this morning.
That's what I said. It's broken off like halfway down.
Well, I'll have to cut it down with the chainsaw and drag it over.
The good news, it's not high.
Yeah. Well, the good news is it's not on against the house.
Yeah, that's it.
So, all right. Sorry about that. That was my oldest son. He lives right up the road. He's on his way to the store. Wanted to know if I needed anything. I gave him his Christmas money in case he wants to buy himself something for Christmas. He's been doing a lot in I think Legion Remix, but all right. So we have 8 of our ears. We have all our bear meat. We still need 2 more spider eye cores. Oh, we don't need bear meat. You can kill that. I still need boar intestines. Ah, damn it. As soon as I see it, somebody goes and gets it. A little crowded over here at the moment. Well, it's all right. We'll be fine. Okay, we got 9 of our ears. Now, we're going to get sent into a mine, the Silver Stream mine, to get the miner's gear. We can also get ears while we're in that mine. There's also a bunch of mobs outside the mine that we can, we can farm for more ears. So if you don't get all 12 of your ears and everything on the way down here, don't panic. There's plenty of them over by the Silver Stream mine. There's more bears, more boars, more spiders over there. But I like to get at least a good head start on it. I like to have at least 2 or 3, 8 or 9 ears. I hate to rely on having to get them all over there. Hey, we gotta put up our blessing of wisdom. Look at that. We dropped to 13.7% health when we were fighting those guys, and I think I know exactly where we did it too. That's really, and everywhere I try to kill something, I couldn't pull it because I I was trying to let my mana build up. Well, hopefully we get this one. Yeah, we haven't gotten any boar intestines. And we need 3 of those. I think I'm going to switch to shield when we go in the mine, because it's it can get awfully sketch in there. Hey, we got a boar intestine. All right, let's put that there so we don't sell any of that by accident. There we go. Now, there is a vendor here. That's good news. Right here. Ta-da! So you can empty out your bags here. We don't need that. We don't need that. Might as well put those down there. Not too bad. We're back up to 63 silver. I don't know how much we need for level 16, but I'll find out here in a minute.
Here there.
All right, so we're going to give Stormpike his delivery.
So Grimman finally finished my axe. I can't wait to try it
Complete
again.
that. Okay, we're now level 15.
It was a long distance to travel for this delivery. Here are some coins for your efforts. That's
Very
right.
nice.
I have a
So
chance to
I
make
go
while I'm guarding.
into spiritual focus here.
Loch Modan. Your perfect chance for adventure.
Because that way there's less pushback when I need to heal. And sometimes you need that heal to go off. So, all right, so we're going to go over here now to the Silverstream Mine. We did make level 15, which is great because we want to be at least 15 when we go to Westfall. So now we're good to go there. We're going to get the miner's gear. We're going to try to finish up with the spider eye core, the boar intestines. We turn all that in, and then we're off to, then we'd be off to Westfall. That would take us to our next adventure in Westfall. We'll do an awful lot in Westfall. We'll pretty much do all of Westfall. We probably won't lead it like we did Karanos and come here, but... Well, there's probably somebody in there. Well, somebody just came out. If there's a lot of people in here, this gets really crappy when you're trying to get your miner's gear. We'll see. Makes it good, though, you know, when there's the mobs, but... Okay, this is what the miner's gear looks like, right there. And these geomancers, you know, they put up a fire shield or whatever so that every time you hit them, you're taking damage. They're also, I want to say they're between 13 and 14. They're a little bit higher up level than the other ones we've been killing. All right, we got some more miner's gear here. That's probably just respawned. Somebody's around the corner here taking on stuff because... holy crap, we got miner's gear here too. There you are, mostly dead. Are you getting this miner's gear? No. Yes? No? No, okay, then I'll take it. That's the last piece of miner's gear I need. That had to be the quickest I've done that quick. And I'm getting out of here. Like I said, a lot of times I don't mind caves. I don't like this one. I do not like this cave. So, yeah, we're going to get out of here. We still got to farm up some tunnel rat ears, but there's plenty of tunnel rats over here and on our way back to Thelsmar, so. But, yeah, that was absolutely wonderful. Oh, yeah, we were going to swap to sword and board, but we didn't. There we go. We only need 2 more. Ears. The hell's on this guy? Okay, we only need one more ear. I thought we looted that guy. Oh, these are scouts. Now, scouts, like every other good scout, they do range damage. Ooh, a water barrel. Oh no, that's a barrel of milk. Oh yes, we can use that because we found it in the open world. Yeah, and we're not using our treasure finder, by the way, which is a dwarven racial. Like if I put this on, there's a thing I can hit that it'll show me where there's treasure chests and things like that, barrel of milk, but I don't know. You know, I'm doing this one the hard way. I'm doing this quest the hard way, so we're not using that. But we got milk times 4, so that's awesome. That's even better than getting spring water. All right, now we got all our tunnel rat ears. We'll turn this in. We'll look for spiders and boars on our way back to Thelsmar. We've got to get 2 boar intestine, 2 spider ichor, and we'll be finished over here. Hey, you know what? I don't have any bracers on. Those might only be 9 armor. And they might be cloth, but at least they're bracers. Because I'm wearing absolutely 0 for bracers. Okay, we don't need any bears. Just looking to see if we got any spiders or anything up over here. I does not see any. Well, my boar didn't respawn over there. All right, we'll go empty out our bags here. Like I said, now we're going to work our way back to Thelsmar. We're going to be looking for spiders and boars. Got to get 2 more ichor and 2 more boar intestines. Oh, actually, we should probably turn in this quest because we're going to get a quest reward we can't use because it's a green item. So we'll have a choice here between a chest piece and a shield. If we were doing normal hardcore or whatever, there's the chest. It's a very nice chest. There's the shield. We can't use it because it's green, but you know, we can sell it. So
Talk to me.
we can use those bananas for food. Whoops. Yeah, so we have a plethora of gear, and I realize we have a lot of gear in our bags and in our bank, but when gear starts to break, we'll be very grateful we saved some. All right, we're going to start heading towards Thelsmar. Hopefully we're going to find some bears and boars on the way. I mean spiders. Spiders and boars. We don't need bears. Jesus. Place is very crowded. I'm not even seeing anything up here. That's a bear. I don't need a bear. That's another bear. We don't need a bear. We don't need that tunnel rat vermin. All right, I see a boar. Maybe we can get there before somebody else. Maybe, maybe, maybe. I think I see a spider on the other side, too. A couple of spiders over there. All right, we got boar intestines. There's another boar over here, along with a couple of spiders. No spider eye core. Oh, look at that. We got a few spiders. I see at least 4 of them. Okay. Hey, don't be killing my spiders. Son of a bitch. Like I said, everywhere I go, somebody's pulling the mobs on me. Now he's gonna go pull my boars. Gosh. What is going on? Too many peeps, too many peeps. Over here is usually a great spot for the boars. Usually. But apparently 3 or 4 other people have decided it also, as you can see. A lot of mobs I miss out on. Oh, well, it's the way it goes. A lot of people playing hardcore. You know, I mean, everywhere you go, the zones are crowded. Which is, I guess it's good, because that means there's a lot of people playing hardcore. The downside of it is, of course, you know, when you're after mobs, it's a bit harder to find them. And if you think this is bad, and you plan to play TBC, and you plan to make a Blood Elf or a Draenei, and the pre-patch drops, and it will drop on January 13th. Yeah, wait till you see how those zones are. Now, I believe Blizzard will probably have hyper spawns in those zones. In other words, stuff will just respawn right away. Because those zones are going to be packed with people. Nope, no intestine. Put that back up. Yeah, so we need 1 spider eye core and 1 boar intestine. That's all we're looking for now. Of course, Blizzard hasn't cooperated yet, but there's hope. Yeah, we don't need any bears. A couple of spiders up here. There we go. All right, now we got to get a boar intestine. I wish all those boars were back up over here. We may be waiting for respawns over here on boars. I don't know. Hopefully we get some respawns here. Oh, there's a boar. We just need a boar intestine, so hopefully we get some respawns on these boars, or we get lucky and get it right here. Oh, we got it. Perfect. So we're finished as much as we're going to do up in Loch Modan now. We've done like this whole side of the loch. We go do Westfall. We come back. We'll be around level 18, maybe a little bit higher. And then we do that whole side of the loch over there, except for the elites. But for now, this is all we do up here in Loch Modan. We're going to turn in this quest. Well, we're turning this quest, turn in Blood Sausage quest. Then our next thrilling adventure is going to be in Westfall.
No. See you soon.
When I asked for those ears, I didn't realize they'd smell so bad. Here's your reward, adventurer.
It's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be about 15 and a quarter. Going to Westfall.
Great to meet you. Trust me, it seems a lot harder than it looks. But I've never known someone to take much interest in the making of sausages.
All right, let's see.
Here you go. Mind you eat them fresh.
Remember, we can't use any of that. That was all quest rewards. All right, let's see what we learn at 16, shall we? And how much we're going to need. We get our red aura and we get righteous fury. Cost, wow, 60 silver. Paladins are expensive. 60 silver. I mean, we're not doing professions, and we're only got 88 silver. Amazing. All right, well, that is our adventure for today, folks. Our next adventures, like I said, will be in Westfall. Hopefully we'll do well there. We'll survive Westfall. It can get a bit rough there. And then we'll come out of Westfall, hopefully at like level 18. So hopefully tomorrow we can get the Westfall adventure done and keep progressing. As far as on the regular Twitch channel, my Warlock is now level 25. Hopefully today I can get into an SFK, but we'll see. But if you want to catch me live on Twitch, you can find me at Popsbarngrill. I usually go live about 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Alrighty, everybody have an awesome day. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to the next one with you all. Bye-bye.